Hello, this is Malak, and welcome to the next part of my Minecraft Let's Play, Season 3. And yeah, basically where I left off, I haven't touched anything. So what I'm going to do is have a bit of a build session. I know last session was... last session was a bit of a wander around, explore, and figure out what the hell's going on. Which, let's face it, doesn't look like anything good's happened. So now I've kind of half figured out what I'm actually going to be doing, and that is extend this room back a little bit, sorry bookcase, and then make some stairs going down, because I want this sort of grand staircase. Yes, I could put a ladder in there, but what? It's not very grand, is it? It's not very, what would you call it, you know, not very good looking. So yeah, I'm going to build a staircase going down, but I'm going to extend it back so there's a little bit of space behind here. I might even move the whole table chair assembly along a little bit. So I'm going to end up getting lots of books, but lots of wasted book from the cases themselves, which is not very good, but at least the books are surviving. Of course, now I need new stuff. Right. Always the way. It's always the way. So, axe. Yeah, I can remember how to make an axe. That's a good start. I've got plenty of pickaxes, so yeah, cool. So yeah, really just extend this room backwards a little bit. And yes, I'm using stone when I've got iron, because I just don't want to waste the iron on something like this. The way I see it, iron is useful for anything, basically redstone, diamond. I think lapis needs... Does lapis need iron? I think lapis does. So yeah, that's useful for all of that. But to be honest, wasting it on cobble and stone, no. Don't see the point. Not when you've got... Okay. So every single tool in my possession is going to break. Yes, I know, if it was iron it wouldn't break anywhere near as quickly. I know, but this way I'm just saving... I am saving iron, even if I'm not necessarily saving time. And iron is... well, it's just... I've got quite a bit, but it's precious. And I waste enough iron on building armour that gets smashed up, so... last thing I want to do is leave myself short and have to go on mining trips too much. Okay, so I figure if I extend this room a little bit more, that will then be the width of the room. I'll get some bricks. Take away all this crap. Meh, it'll come down eventually. And then replace as much of that back wall as I need to with various stuff. Mostly wood, because I want nice wooden floor, civilized. As I'm sure I've mentioned before, wooden floors just reek of civilization, you know. I'm going to put some signs back, I think. I'm going to move all the tables and chairs just to the right one. And that leaves me space for a 3-wide staircase heading down. And that will be the sort of the grand staircase. Well, relatively grand. I mean, how grand can you really get in a world made of 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter blocks? We can try, can't we? We can but try as mere mortals. Okay. Getting there, getting there. Like I say, this is kind of like the meeting, welcome, public room, sort of. And then, you know, your paintings and the exit out up to the top, nice and useful. Yeah. Wow. How much junk does one man need? Seriously. Ah, yes, cheeky Mr. Game Player, thinking he can get in. How many times? How many times? I think people just try their luck because they think, is this going to be the one time when Melek forgets to put the whitelist on? And it's like, yeah, there's a chance one day I will... You know what? Let me think for a second. Okay, I think I'm going to say this, and don't kill me if I don't live up to it, but I'll try my best. If I do one day forget to put the whitelist on, or for whatever other of my own mistake, my own not thinking things through, my own forgetting to do something, whatever it is, someone gets into the server when they're not supposed to, I may actually let them stay for an episode. I might actually do that. Now, the probability of me actually somehow mixing up my configurations, not that high, but it can happen. I mean, I'm only human. And I'm getting old, you know, memory not what it once was. So, you know, it's possible. It is possible that that sort of thing could happen. So yeah, I'm going to say it now, so it's all recorded. If someone does manage to, by fluke, through my own mistake, get onto the server, then I think I might just let them stay for an episode. How about that? You can't say fairer than that, can you? Well, you could, but you could say they could stay forever. But that would be over the top. So yeah, maybe just that one episode. Yeah, sound like a good idea? Well, not sure whether it sounds like a good idea precisely, but it certainly seems like a fair statement, a fair thing to do. You know, someone's perseverance pays off. Job done. I'm just trying to organise my crap. Oh my god, I've got a lot of books in here, haven't I? A lot of signs and pumpkin seeds for some reason. Why did I have pumpkin seeds again? I don't know. I'm sure there was a reason for me having pumpkin seeds. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Right. So, more stairs. And I actually want it to be stone underneath the stairs. See, what it's going to be is this back room's going to be kind of like I don't know, a barracks or something. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a nice room in the sense of, you know, wooden floors and tapestries and all that nonsense. It's going to be a bit of a, maybe it could be a workshop. I could just leave it as a workshop, a working room. Okay, that's not too bad. Just need to build up that. I know some of these blocks could have just been whatever because they're not seen. So I've sort of wasted a few brick blocks, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It's not like once they're placed you can't get them back. So if ever I am desperate and there's no other way, then I might best do that. I'm tempted to dig away the stone, but not yet. Not yet. So how grand does this staircase really need to be? Should really look out on the area. I'm just thinking a balcony. If I make these balcony looking down on the room, if I dig out all of this, put a railing that... Okay. That does mean that I've got a lot more digging ahead of me, and that putting these here was pointless and just slowed me down. Okay, I'm going to give that a shot. It's quite grand. I don't know if it's going to work. I might not have it full width. We'll see how it looks. Might have it slightly lower ceiling as well, but again, I'll just see how things go. At this point, I need to dig down all the way down to the next level. I wonder, I've actually just been thinking, I wonder how many people do actually have my server on their server list. You know, who do actually, when they log into Minecraft and see the server list, that suddenly there you go, you can see that Malik's online. How many people actually do that? That'd be quite interesting to know, from a purely, you know, academic reason, of course. Okay, how much smooth stone do I have for the bricks? I've actually got quite a few. I'm just thinking, really, I've got all this cobble now, and I'm really running out of space. Another chest, methinks. I have enough wood to make a chest. I don't see a chest in here. I've got enough wood there for a chest. Let's just chuck all that gravel in there. Okay. I don't know why I've waited this long to make another storage chest. I was hoping I could get it a little bit more completed before I have to actually start storing things. Okay, cool. Let's grab a sign. Raw materials. And in there, surprise, surprise, is going to be raw materials. Basically, any sort of block level item. Gravel, nether, dirt, cobble, basically anything that you end up having an abundance of as a building material. I know I'm chucking in things there that I'm probably just going to take straight back out, but you know what it's like. Gets it filled up quicker if I use as much inventory space as possible. Technically stone brick. Yeah, technically the whole half blocks and things like that should also be included. And I know a pumpkin is a whole block, but it's not really a building material. Ah, glass. Glass needs to go in here as well. Like I said, I know that I'm just going to take some of these back out, but it's just a bit quicker to do it this way. And the glass panes, technically, again, arguably then the iron bars should. And the fences. So that's the thing, I try and work out the logic, is it logically going to be, is this block logically part of the same block system that this is, or, do you know what I mean? And you kind of try and work out which way around you want to organise it. And you know me for trying to organise things a little bit on the autistic scale. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, that's as good an organisational attempt as any. I'll just put those mushrooms in there, put those seeds in there, put that flesh with that flesh, put the flint in with those. Bloody hell, that wind and rain. It is mad, I tell you. You know what? It was pretty windy and cold yesterday, but it was dry. I got out for a nice walk. I do like me walking. And today, the wind, the rain, it's a proper typical, what you probably picture in your head as a typical British weather of rain. And I tell you, it really is going for it. But then again, this time of the year, it is highly unpredictable. The old April showers is just not a joke, except for the fact that you refer to them as showers, and sometimes it's far more than a simple shower. I know we don't have hurricanes. Oh, I can't build anything because I've got the blue. Stupid. I know we don't exactly have hurricanes. We have the odd little tornado, but nothing like you guys do over in the States. Most of you are from the States. So yeah, it's still a bit disconcerting when you see everything just absolutely soaking, especially when we had such a nice week as well in March. A lovely week. Didn't even have to wear my coat to work. Madness. What was I even thinking? Right. Now that I'm a little bit more organised, emphasis on the word little bit, I can probably... I know. Doesn't really make a difference one way or the other. Just fancy a bit, you know, a bit peckish. So this would be quicker if I used the diamond pick. I know. It seems a shame to waste it, but then again, why have it? I just don't have many diamonds. So I'm thinking, this staircase is going to go all the way down. I'm going to have kind of a balcony type thing here, so you'd have the... Okay. You would actually have that there. You'd then have some wood. Now this is the bit where I realise that I need to go out and chop trees. Or at least head back home and get wood, assuming that there's wood there. Retrieve wood. Get wood's not really the right terminology. And I figure might work. And if that looks over the room below could have carpets and tapestries and huge paintings, can emphasize more paintings than I've got here. I'll lower the roof slightly. I could even have chandelier type things hanging down. I've got enough glowstone for quite a few chandeliers. You know, glowstone chandeliers makes sense. So yeah. Okay, I need to clear this out and it's going to bore the hell out of me. So I'm going to do this in silence off camera. Just digging out all this... Oh god, it's so boring. Right then. That is about that. I have, well, evacuated, as it were, a vast cavern. Which is nice. And it's taken me quite a while. But it is certainly grand. I will agree to that. It is certainly a very big, grand room. Which is nice. So, I probably need to go out and chop trees now, of course. But as you can see, the view is actually quite nice. It's a bit sparse. I've got a ridiculous amount of cobble and the like now, which is no doubt useful. Oh, that's actually going to be... Actually, no, you can sneak on the other side of these now, so I can slap the wood in there. Well, hey, slap the wood in there. When the time is right, I can push the wood in there, and yeah, job done. So that's quite nice. I'd be tempted to dig around the sides, so you can kind of go all the way around the top. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I don't know how. The thing is you see all that, all those bricks that I've built there in the ceiling. That was where dirt was, and a lot of that dirt was actually the top level of grass dirt. So if I was to go out, in fact it's daytime, so if I'm going to go out there now, you will see. Well, we'll probably see. There you go, because it's just broke the... Oh my god. Ouch. Well, I may have been slightly injured, but at least the magic has protected the area from destruction. I'm just going to fill this in with dirt. Like so. Just leave a nondescript hole there. So, how far out does this go? It doesn't actually go that far out. So if I am going to make a... Actually, then again, I think it goes out enough. Because it's not like the walkway around the outside's going to be particularly high up. Oh, goodness sakes, come on. There we go. Yeah. So if I just dig it so it's 3 high, or, yeah, 3 high, I don't want it to be any shorter than that, then that'll be okay. And then people can have a little walk around, look down on the main hallway, and then I can have doorways leading off. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Let's do this way first. I like the idea of this. It pleases me that I come up with ideas. Whether those ideas, of course, work, I don't know. I have to replace a bit of this with dirt and the like. But that's okay. It doesn't need to be particularly deep. It needs to be one more away, one more deep. Come on. Here we go. And then it needs to go forward that way. No, I didn't quite get that in. Didn't quite like that one in either. There we go. Gotcha. Yeah, and I'm going to put a railing. I might put, instead of a... If I put it like a pillar here, a stone pillar, then I can have the wood walkway here in the wood room, but around the outsides I could have a metal walkway. Would that look alright, or would it be a bit too sudden and different? Not sure. Let's see. Yeah, we're having a lot of openings here now, which I need to cover up with dirt from the outside. Yeah, that really needs to be covered up with dirt. For now, though, I can cover it up like that. That will do for now. And then I can, assuming there are no creepers trying to blow me up, oh, and cover up with dirt now. Looks like there's a hell of a lot of dirt missing. I think it just must have been a lot of gravel. I just build... No, hang on. Oh, I think I dug away that just so that it wasn't so easy to climb up here. But it's not a fortification as such. It's just a cool place to live. So it doesn't really need to have a heavily defensible, you know, surrounding, if you follow me. That'll do. That'll grass over okay. Yeah, that'll grass over okay. And it will leave... sort of vaguely concealed. Vaguely. I am increasingly tempted. Because I feel like I'm not talking about very much. And I know a lot of you, no point watching someone just play Minecraft in silence, so I don't particularly want to be that boring, if I can help it. So I'm tempted just to get the iron pickaxes out, just to speed things up for you lot. So yeah, the idea is I think I might just stick with wooden balconies, but I'm undecided. I am undecided. What I am going to do is make a pillar like that though. Yeah, that works. That works for me. And then I would have either... It needs to be proper flooring, doesn't it? It has to be. And at the very least, I'm going to put the proper flooring where the sort of banister type rails go. For that, I need a lot more wood. I need a lot more wood. I need absolutely loads of the bloody stuff. Okay, I have an axe. I have a forest of some description over here, I think. It should be over the back here somewhere. Some weird architecture, some weird geography, should I say. We've got a solitary tree up on that hill. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. Oh God, how do I get down? Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah. Okay, I can get down, go on the biggest lumberjack mission of my life, and still probably end up breaking my legs. Now, wouldn't it be useful if I could figure out how to make those portals? Ouch. Because portals, ever since I destroyed that huge portal in the Nether, the whole fabric of magic has been changed, and it's not as easy to do portals nowadays. You could, I mean, I just know without even trying. Building a Nether portal, not going to work in this realm now. Otherwise, I would build a portal and get back home to my underwater home, but the way is now sealed. Now, obviously, Yogloth's found a way through here. I'm guessing this ancient portal system... Well, I've barely scratched the surface, have I? I mean, I know enough to repair and move the portals, but that's about where my expertise of them disappears. Wow. Get off apples these days. Not that I'm complaining. Apples are... I think... Can't you use golden nuggets nowadays instead of... Burn, piggy. Oh. I was hoping to get some cooked pork from that, but never mind. Yeah, isn't it golden nuggets around an apple nowadays to actually make it into a golden apple? It's nuggets rather than bars? Or did I just make that up in my subconscious? I have no idea. Bit of a deforestation mission. I could, of course, take apart some of these random weird houses. As much as they're kind of nice, in a way, to have all these creations, they are made of lots of wood, which I could make do with. Okay, what I'm going to do... There's one tree. Now, give me cooked pork. Yes! It's an awesome enchantment. I am really happy I got this enchantment. And as people have mentioned before, it's like my very first enchanted sword in Skyrim, the Burny Steel Sword, as I called it. It is like the Burny Diamond Sword. The Burny Diamond Sword of the barbecue, or something like that. It certainly saves on having to go to a furnace and cook your food. It's an awesome survival tool, actually. Just get a sword with a nice fire aspect. Doesn't even have to be a diamond sword. It could be any old sword. And, yeah, just set fire to animals. And you don't even need to set up a furnace, which, let's face it, it's easy to set up a furnace. Ow. But it's a bit of a pain in the arse if you're on the move. So it is the perfect enchantment to survive out in the wild. Find an animal, butcher it, and then job done. You've got cooked food straight away. Right. The upside down house. What kind of mad person creates an upside down house? Hello, sheep. Well, this tree... It's a shame you can't get lamb, or mutton anyway. That would be useful. Have I got... I have. Give me your wool. I need it. Wow, Wow, there's a lot of zombies and friends. Oi! Boney! Then we have zombie. Hello, zombies. Hello. Okay, it's gone. Obviously close enough for the towers to decide, no, you're not blowing us up. You're not damaging this place. I think I've been told that it doesn't really matter what you use on these. Oh, that is a lot of melon. Like they say, once you've got a few melons going, you really just do not need any other source of food. Melons just... They're the fruit that just keeps giving. Oh my god, look at all them skeletons! Well, I'm certainly glad that they didn't appear any sooner. It's crazy. Right. Yeah, what I'm going to do, since I've got so much wood, I'm going to convert it all into planks. Might as well keep some cobble here. Wow, there's a lot of bloody wood. Because I've got loads at the other place. I'm running a little bit low here, just simply because plenty of dirt. It's not like I need to leave dirt here. So I'm just going to leave some wood here, just as sort of like an emergency wood. Yeah, emergency wood supplies. Obviously, at some point soon, I'm going to be moving all of this stuff to my other home. The wool and dyes. Oh, look at all that lapis I've got. What I need is more flowers, that's for certain. Let's grab those 2 flowers. Can't you can make... I'm sure you can remove the dye from wool. I'm sure you can. With bone meal. Or is that... Did I just make that up in my brain? I thought you could. Somehow. Or am I just being stupid? I don't know. All I do know is that I can make some dye. Can you already dye? I've forgotten everything! No, it looks like black wool is pretty much black wool forever. What I'm going to do, have a quick nap here. Okay. And now, I really need to find some flowers. I've got the wood, I've got some dye. The bone can go in there. The bone meal is pretty much useless as far as dyeing goes. I've got a lot of lapis. I've got some more dye. Don't really need that dye. So there we go. This is as good as time as any to move some stuff. You know what I mean? I might as well. And is there anything in here that's of use in the new home? Not really. I'm probably overlooking something in... fences. Really could do with fences. And to be honest, I might as well bring that. Half steps. Yeah, I mean, it's much of a muchness, really. Okay. Now, 1 solitary diamond. Okay. What I am going to do, because I don't really have a water supply, so I'm just going to chuck that stick in there, rearrange a few things. I'm going to collect some water. Oh. I'm just going to work around the... there we go. Okay. Got more mushrooms. Wow. Of course, I can't pick any of this up because I've got... I don't need the sign. I don't need that. Mushrooms. I know it's black wool, but I might as well collect it. And I put the apples away. You see, this is the problem. You fill yourself up full of so much stuff that you... I'm assuming apples stack as well. Okay, I can hear a spider somewhere, but... Come on, where there's one sheep, there's normally more. Wool. That's what I need, wool. Okay, well, wool is not a high priority. It's just, you know, keep an eye out for it, I suppose. Oh, hello. Hey! I've never actually seen that happen before. I knew that they did eat grass to replenish their wool, but I've never actually seen it. Can I dye you with... Yeah, because you can dye the sheep themselves, can't you? I'm just thinking how I can utilise this opportunity. Later. I mean, I need to start a farm. I don't exactly know where the farms are going to be. Your guess is as good as mine, I suppose. I don't know. Either way, I think for now I'm going to call it a day. I've got my vast hallway, little meeting room. Need to move these. Come up with a better table design. Hopefully I can get this map upgraded to 1.2.5. And then I can start putting upside down steps as tables and things like that. It'll make a better table. And it'll still stay looking nice. Space out the chairs a bit, put arm rests on them. Or armrests in the middle chairs and make the outer ones wooden. Yeah, but then the wooden arm... Yeah. Okay, right. I'm going to call it a day for now. And I'm just going to get things sorted out. Because at the moment... I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and basically I need to get it sorted. I need to get some building done, I need to get some... Well, I need to get all sorts of stuff done. I need to build up my chests, I need to, yeah, get organised. Get things, a few more chests sorted out, so I can start getting things... Yeah, I've got my plan, it's getting there. I mean, this is a big hallway. Need some big paintings and tapestries and stuff. So yeah. Okay, until next time, boys and girls, cheerio.